The libraries and other museums and art museums have suspended its opening. The originally organized cultural events have been cancelled or postponed. Internet bars and other recreational activity venues have closed. The cultural performances and exchange performances have been suspended. Second, we've improved our regulation over tourism activities. Tourist agencies and online tourist agencies have suspended their businesses. Domestic and international inbound and outbound tourism activities have been suspended, and the seasides places have been closed as well to prevent the possible transmission through tourism. Since the outbreak of the epidemic, tourism sector was heavily dented. Tourist agencies had a difficult time. Ministry of Culture and Tourism paid great attention to the issue. On the 5th of February, we issued notice for returning part of the guarantee fund contribution to tourist agencies. For the licensed tourist agencies, 80% of the contribution to the guarantee fund can be refunded. Localities have set up dedicated agencies to deal with the issue, and they proactively reach the agencies to have the contribution refunded. According to statistics, 39,000 of tourist agencies are operating in China. By yesterday, 35,000 plus agencies, or 90% of the tourism agencies, have applied for the refunding with a total value of 8 billion RMB. Now 3.426 billion RMB have already been refunded to the accounts of tourist agencies. So for the short term, this helps to deal with the cash flow tightness. We've also adopted supportive measures to bail out some difficult agencies. We collaborated with NDRC, Ministry of Human Resources and Social Security, China Administration of Taxation, and PBOC to work out the supportive measures, including funding support, favorable financial policies, reduction in taxation, reduction of costs, and streamlining of government services. In particular, the postponing of the carryover deadline for the tourist and cultural entities that may suffer a loss in the year, and exempt of VAT, and exemption of the urban construction fees, and the loans that are applied must be guaranteed. Second, we've enhanced our support intensiveness. On the 6th of February, we collaborated with NDRC and issued the list of 3.3 billion plus RMB supported infrastructure projects for tourism activities, including 340 activities and projects. Besides, our ministry has published all these supportive policies and measures in different categories, targeting at different localities so that businesses will find it very convenient to look up for these favorable policies. Next question, please. Journalist from the third row on the right side. Thank you. With CCTV Group. The Tokyo Olympic Game might be cancelled according to certain resources. Many track events and ball games have been postponed or delayed. Is there any statistics by the General Administration of Sport on the possible impact from the epidemic on the sport sector? I'd like to ask DDG Peng Weiyong from the General Administration of Sport to take the question. Thank you. Yes, this epidemic has dented the sport sector. For example, sport events and performance have suspended many international events, including the indoor track events and also the Tokyo Winter Olympic Games. The pre-qualification games have been postponed or have been replaced to other places. Basketball, football, and volleyball games have been postponed. And the Asian Championship preparation games, the 40 top one among the Asian football champion games, and also the marathon, 50 marathon events that are very much liked by the Chinese public have been postponed. Second, for the sports venues, they are licensed, but they have suspended their businesses. For some outdoor stadiums and gymnasiums have suspended their businesses. And for the working out places, there is also a heavy dent. Related manufacturers have suspended and delayed their businesses. So we also see the impact. In face of the epidemic, General Administration of Sport has made active tries in the following aspects. First, we've started with some pilot city programs to ensure the opening of natural resources, the rescheduling of sports events to release more sports resources to the general public. Second, we encourage localities to innovate on supportive policies, including government procurement, arrangement of counterpart assistance fund. For example, the Shanghai local government has adopted 12 supportive measures, including subsidies to canceled events and the reduction of the rental cost for stadiums and gymnasiums. Third, the leverage of big data, cloud computing, 5G technology, and blockchains to foster online working out and online sports event to nurture the new business format for the sports sector so as to upgrade the entire sports industry. Thank you. Next question, please. Journalist from the second row on the left side, please. Thank you. I'm from China Business News.